Hello, I'm Bernard Keavy, Profit Growth Specialist, Chartered Financial Planner. I'll talk today about how your business is a six-cylinder engine, really, and this has been trademarked by my colleague in America, Frank Momolo. How important it is to have strategies in place and to manage your time, and how important it is to systemize your business. And the reason for all of those things is because new businesses have an incredibly high failure rate, and the main reason for that is that they fail to have an understanding of these 3 points here. So just to go over those failure rates, year 1 it's something like 10%, years 1 to 3 60% fail, years 1 to 5 80% fail, years 2 to 5 70% fail. So basically the vast majority of businesses never really get past the early years, and it's because going back of that thing that they don't have proper strategies in place, they don't know how to manage their time, they go into business to do what they're good at rather than to run a business, and they don't have systems in place to actually make the business or enable the business to run itself when they're not there. So this idea that your business is like a six-cylinder engine, thanks very much, Frank Momolo. And the question then is, are you running on all 6 cylinders? So have you got proper expert processes in place for operations, which is what you do? So that's probably the strongest point. Do you understand your numbers, your finances, margins and markups and debtor and creditor turnover periods and the difference between profit and cash flow, for example? Do you have proper goals and strategies in place? The vast majority of people don't. And if you have, are they in writing, and do you regularly update them and amend them? Do you do your sales and marketing yourself, or do you actually get someone who knows what they're doing to do it? Or do you have an understanding of the difference between tactical marketing, which is what most people do, and strategic marketing, which is what works? And then obviously when it comes to managing or building teams, then the whole area of dealing with people is another specialist area in itself. And then the huge one is you need systems in place, because once you've got systems in place, the business can run itself, and you can then step above the business and look down from above the business and outside the business and actually manage the business rather than do what you do, which is being busy all the time working in the business, which is a big mistake that a lot of small business owners in particular. So if you were to grade your business on these 6 areas, where would you score yourself? So 0 means obviously not very good, and 5 is the maximum. And if you went round this, really you should have a nice big round wheel shape, and the business would therefore run smoothly on a nice big round wheel. However, I suspect that most small business owners in particular won't score anywhere near 5 on some of those spokes there. So strategy tends to be missing. Sales and marketing tends to be done ad hoc and tactically. Very few business owners really understand their finance and their numbers. They might be good at operations. Very few have proper systems in place. I've put there exit because if you've got a systemized business, you've actually got a business that's sellable because it can run when you're not there. And if you haven't got a systemized business, then the corollary is you haven't got a business that's sellable. Now, if you wanted to know where you stacked up on all those areas and get some ideas as to how you could make improvements to some of those scores, why not register for my free Sales Accelerator roadmap? And we'll go through a comprehensive diagnostic questionnaire, computerized, and we'll basically highlight all the areas in your business where you could make improvements and make huge improvements to your profit. I hope you found that useful. So if you go to bernardkeavy.com and register for the free Sales Accelerator roadmap, that'd be great. Thanks very much for watching.